What's up, guys? Today we're going to be going over blessings. As you play through the main story missions with each god, you'll unlock 3 blessings from each, totaling 12 overall. These are passive buffs that improve combat in several different ways, so depending on your preferred playstyle, you might want to target one god before the others. Since these are all unknown until you unlock them, the blessings themselves are kind of spoilers, so here's your warning. However, there aren't any real narrative implications, so if you're worried about me spoiling the story for you, you can rest assured that I won't be touching that here. Now remember, I'll be moving through these from top to bottom, left to right, as they appear on the blessing screen, but you can tackle them in any order when playing the game. My name is Parkattack, let's get going. Aphrodite's Embrace refills all health chunks when health is depleted while in combat. 20-minute cooldown. This skill is nice to have in certain situations, but it's not something that's going to be affecting you all the time, so it's not exactly a priority, at least in my opinion. One thing I will say that I wish was changed about this blessing is that I wish that there was a timer or some indicator of your cooldown, because right now there's not really any way to tell whether or not it's on cooldown or if it's ready to be used. So you don't even really know if you have it until it's already too late. Aphrodite's Kiss. Being hit once does not reset the combo meter. In Immortals Fenyx Rising, a higher combo meter means more damage output, while Aphrodite's Kiss by itself isn't that big of a deal. When it's stacked with other blessings that affect combo meter and gear passives that affect combo meter, it really makes building and maintaining your combo meter and your sustained damage a lot easier and a lot more effective. Aphrodite's Rapture. Ignores damage from the first hit taken after using any buff potions. Now, just so we're clear, buff potions are offensive and the defensive potions, the purple and the yellow potions respectively. This doesn't trigger when you refill your stamina or when you refill your health with potions. While this tends to be a pretty underwhelming skill at lower levels, when each hit you're taking doesn't really do much damage, it's one of the strongest blessings when playing on higher difficulties, especially in the early game when you haven't gotten all of your upgrades and you haven't gotten your entire build put together. Ares Command. Combo meter lasts twice as long before resetting. Like I had mentioned before with Aphrodite's Kiss, higher combo meter means more damage. Your combo meter will reset if you're out of combat for too long, so this prolongs the amount of time in between attacks that you can keep your combo meter. This gives you a couple extra seconds to reassess the battlefield or do whatever you need to do without losing the combo meter that you've already built up. Ares Prowess. The power of the Wings of Daedalus is replenished after an axe or sword air combo finisher. This blessing is a must-have for any build that's centered around air combat. Axe or sword air combos will hold you in the air, but as soon as you finish it, you'll fall back to the ground. With Ares Prowess, after one of your air combo finishers, you can double jump again, giving you a little more height to get over to another enemy that's in the air. You can do a whole nother combo again, and then it'll refresh again. Air combat isn't for everybody, but if you like it or if you're planning on building around it, you might want to prioritize this one. Ares Fury. Combo meter gains a 4th combo stage after 84 hits. Here's a 3rd blessing that adds to the combo meter. While Aphrodite's Kiss and Ares Command make maintaining the combo meter easier, this one gives you a whole nother level which adds more damage than you could previously attain. More combo meter, more damage, always good. Athena's Guidance. Arrows refill twice as fast. This blessing is similar to Ares Prowess in the sense that instead of making air combat viable, this makes archery viable. Before getting this blessing, you can easily run out of arrows after spamming a few because the refill is usually slower than your rate of fire. With Athena's Guidance, you shouldn't run into this problem, and if you do run into it, you only have to wait a couple seconds for it to start refilling the arrows again quickly, which can then get you right back into your range damage. Athena's Draw. Bow shots can be charged even further to increase damage to X. While Athena's Guidance makes range builds viable, Athena's Draw makes them even stronger. It lets you draw back your bow a little bit longer for even more damage. So if you're looking to pump out a lot of damage with your ranged attacks, this one's going to be a priority. Athena's Strike. Athena's Draw strikes up to 3 enemies with lightning on hit. Lightning deals an extra 25% damage. And once again, we have another blessing from Athena that increases our range damage. This one not only deals more damage to your primary target, but it also cleaves up to 3 enemies that are nearby. So once again, if you're looking to build around ranged combat, Athena is your priority. Hephaistos' Spark. Perfectly timed dodges create a spark that inflicts X damage to nearby enemies. Perfectly timed dodges slow down time and can also proc a bunch of different things with your gear, so adding a nice amount of damage in a good radius is a welcomed buff. Hephaistos' Ingenuity. Perfectly timed parries create a fiery shockwave that inflicts X damage, X stun, and knocks back enemies. This one's similar to Hephaistos' Spark, where it adds a little bit of offense to your defense, but this one also gives a really good amount of stun damage and a knockback, which can be really helpful when you're being surrounded by enemies. Hephaistos' Focus. Finishers gain an additional hit that deals 10% damage and has extra reach. This blessing is simple and straightforward and adds more damage to your finishers. As you'll be using finishers a lot, you'll get a lot of use out of this blessing, and more damage is always good. Alright then guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Like and subscribe. Once again, my name is Parkattack. Peace.